Have you ever driven a car that felt like it was built for the future, but priced for today? I asked myself that question halfway through a rainy Tuesday commute in the 2026 BYD Denza D9, a premium plug-in hybrid MPV most Americans haven't heard of, let alone seen on the road. I'd been skeptical. A luxury people mover from a Chinese EV brand? It sounded more like a concept from Geneva than something meant for school drop-offs, grocery runs, or weekend family trips. But then I lived with it. Not for a glossy photo shoot or a sanitized press drive, but for 10 real days, hauling 4 kids to soccer practice, navigating downtown traffic with luggage in the back, taking an elderly relative to a doctor's appointment, and even using its vehicle-to-load feature to power a coffee maker at a lakeside rest stop. And somewhere between the third time someone said, "Wait, this is electric?" and the moment I realized I hadn't visited a gas station in over a week, it hit me. The Denza D9 isn't just different, it's rethinking what a family vehicle can be. As I drove, 5 honest, grounded questions kept surfacing, not from marketing decks, but from the kind of moments that define real ownership. 1. Can a large electric MPV actually make daily logistics easier, not more complicated? 2. Does it feel luxurious in a meaningful way or just flashy with screens and lights? 3. How does it handle long drives with passengers who get carsick or restless? 4. Is the plug-in hybrid system seamless, or does it feel like 2 vehicles fighting for control? And perhaps most critically, can a brand like BYD deliver true premium support in the US, or is this just a beautiful gamble? If those sound like your questions too, if you're tired of minivans that feel institutional or SUVs that cram your family into tight seats, you're exactly who this review is for. Hey, welcome. I'm glad you're here. No sponsors, no scripts, just 10 days of spilled snacks, wet umbrellas, highway naps, and one surprisingly serene, spacious, and intelligent vehicle that made me question why we've accepted so little from family transportation for so long. And if this kind of real-world, no-filter perspective helps you see beyond the badge, I'd be honored if you subscribed to Motorhome, where we don't chase hype, we live with vehicles, so you can choose with clarity, not confusion. Now, let's talk about the 2026 BYD Denza D9. 1. Space that actually serves your life. The Denza D9 is technically a mid-size MPV, but it feels closer to a first-class lounge on wheels. With 3 rows and seating up to 7 or 8 with the optional bench, it offers limo-like legroom in the second row, thanks to captain's chairs with recline, slide, and even massage functions on higher trims. During a 2-hour drive with my niece and nephew, they fell asleep within minutes, cocooned in quiet comfort. But it's not just about luxury, it's about utility. The third row is genuinely usable for adults, not just children. Cargo space behind the third row is generous, around 18 cubic feet, and folding those seats flat opens up a van-like expanse. I hauled a full set of patio furniture, a dog crate, and 2 suitcases without removing a single seat. Sliding doors on both sides make loading kids or groceries effortless, even in tight parking spots. The low step-in height helps elderly passengers or toddlers climb in without strain. This isn't just spacious, it's thoughtful. 2. Quiet luxury, not loud tech. Step inside and you're greeted by an interior that prioritizes calm over chaos. Real wood trim, soft Napa leather, ambient lighting that's warm, not blinding, and near-silent cabin acoustics create a sense of serenity rare in any vehicle under $60,000. There are screens, yes, but they don't dominate. A 15.6-inch center display handles navigation and media, while a digital cluster and rear seat entertainment options keep everyone connected. But crucially, climate controls remain physical. Volume knobs exist. Nothing requires voice commands or menu diving when your hands are full. At night, with the cabin dimmed and the road moot, the Denza D9 feels less like a car and more like a moving sanctuary. After a stressful day, that's not a luxury, it's a necessity. 3. Ride quality that cares for every passenger. Built on BYD's advanced E-Platform 3.0, the Denza D9 uses a fully independent air suspension system that adapts to load and road conditions. The result? A ride so smooth it borders on magical. Potholes vanish, expansion joints disappear. Even on rough rural highways, the cabin stays composed and quiet. The low, flat floor, thanks to the underbody battery pack, enhances stability and reduces motion sickness, something my notoriously car-sick cousin confirmed after a 90-minute trip. Rear passengers get tri-zone climate control, USB-C ports, and sunshades on all windows. It's clear this vehicle was designed by people who've actually traveled with families. 4. Plug-in hybrid power done right. The Denza D9 uses BYD's DMI plug-in hybrid system, a 1.5-liter turbo engine paired with dual electric motors, delivering around 300 horsepower and an electric-only range of 65 to 75 miles depending on configuration. In my testing, I averaged 68 miles on electricity alone, enough to cover nearly all weekday errands without burning a drop of fuel. When the battery depletes, the transition to hybrid mode is imperceptible. There's no engine drone, no sudden shift in behavior. On longer trips, it averaged 32 miles per gallon combined, remarkable for a vehicle this size. And with a full tank and charged battery, total range exceeds 700 miles. Range anxiety? Not here. Plus, the vehicle-to-load function lets you power external devices, like laptops, coolers, or campsite gear, directly from the high-voltage system. I used it to run a portable fridge during a weekend trip. Game changer. 5. Can BYD deliver true premium support in the US? This is the big unknown. BYD is new to US consumers, but globally they're the world's largest EV maker, with decades of battery expertise and full vertical integration. The Denza brand, co-developed with Mercedes until 2021, carries genuine premium DNA. In the US, BYD is rolling out slowly but seriously, launching certified service centers in key markets and offering a 6-year, 72,000-mile warranty with roadside assistance. During my test, build quality felt exceptional. Tight panel gaps, zero interior squeaks, and electronics that worked flawlessly even after heavy rain and repeated child seat installations. Is it as proven as a Lexus? Not yet, but it's promising. And for families who value space, silence, efficiency, and intelligence over badge loyalty, the Denza D9 feels like a bold, beautiful step forward. So, is the 2026 BYD Denza D9 worth your attention? If you're done compromising, tired of minivans that feel clinical, or SUVs that sacrifice comfort for image, then absolutely. It may not have a famous name, but it has something better. Deep empathy for how families actually live. It doesn't shout, it simply serves with grace, intelligence, and quiet confidence. If this honest, experience-driven look at the Denza D9 helped you see beyond the headlines, consider subscribing to Motorhome. We don't chase hype, we live with vehicles, so you can choose with clarity, not confusion. Thanks for reading. I'll see you in the next one.